Matt Zernzak here.
I had a rubber.
Eastern Traditional Archery Rendezvous.
A rubber.
I'd like to share a couple
guard.
trad tips with you. When you become an aimer, transitioning from instinctive archery, the benefit of it is in weather like this, in the rain, becoming an aimer, your feathers don't get wet anymore. I don't know why it happens, but it does. Truth. Just put this mic in your mouth real quick. Hi, Matt Zernzak back with another Trad Tips, Trad Truth. When you're trying to tune your bow and you need to unstring it, the professionals use a knife and cut the string right down the middle. It's the fastest, most efficient way to unstring your bow so you can work on your rig. We'll be back with another Trad Truth coming up.
How like there's like glue all over it.
You know, this was,
Yep.
this was
That
the
is
same
so
color
horrible.
as this, with the dark center.
It's pouring. I cannot do that.
It was this.
Traditional archers are gear junkies. This is the Mecca. This is Valhalla. Pair archery. Zipper bows. You got Dryad. Stick bow supplies. Touch and feel. Touch and feel anything. You get to go out back. We got shooting range back in the back. Walk up to a boyer. Handle the bow. Try it out. They just string it up, get you set up, right arrows. You go walk out in the back, take a couple shots. It's phenomenal. Like this is, if you haven't been to Denton Hill, Eastern Traditional Archery Rendezvous, Coudersport, Pennsylvania, make the trip. It's worth the drive. We have Black Widow bows up here in the corner. A lot of miscellaneous suppliers that have used bows, thousands of used bows. And we got our boys here, Drew, Selway Archery. Best quivers on the market. You got some new rawhide here. The marbling is fantastic. Amazing. He's trying to hawk his product right now.
It's tough.
Get down and walk.
If you haven't tried a Selway Archery quiver, you got to do so. Let's swing around the other side real quick and just give you another glance into the other side of the vendor. I know that looked like a lot, but it's double that. Over here we got the man, the myth, the legend, G. Fred Aspel and Teresa Aspel with all their wool. These racks earlier in the week were completely stocked full. Now they're running low. There's Teresa over there, getting stuff ready. Say hi, Teresa.
Hi.
There's not many places that you can go where you have 3,000 to 4,000 like-minded individuals all trying to preserve the sport of traditional archery. And the technical experts here in the vendor tents, we got Lancaster Archery. We got John Wirt here, traditional archery guru, selling product.
Hi Matt.
How you doing? Good. How are you? How was the week so far?
Real busy. We just had a storm, and the storm drives everybody in. So
That's right.
we're a little wet behind the booth, but we got a lot of money. So
Very good. Gotta
just
love
kidding.
that.
Having a great weekend. Weather's been very good, and it's nice to be here as usual.
How much do you look forward to this weekend every year?
One of my favorite weekends of the year. I'm one of the lucky people who, you know, part of what I do for a living is to come up here and take care of traditional archers. So I'm
Living the
lucky.
traditional life.
That's right.
Hashtag trad life.
That's right.
All right, man. See ya. And that's it. That's the vendor booths. It's phenomenal. Got to make the drive. Let's go shoot. Hey guys, we're here with PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. He is, you want to tell them your title?
Sure. I am the technical writer for Lancaster Archery. I put together our articles and videos on the blog that we have now, just generating content for the site.
That's awesome. So we're here at the Denton Hill, the Eastern Traditional Archery Rendezvous, and PJ's here doing films, short, small films with a lot of people here, trying to get small interviews. What are you seeing? What drove you guys to do this?
Well, what we found at Lancaster Archery is that the traditional community is very, very passionate about what they do. And we have very little content, almost none, on traditional archery, but we get lots of questions constantly. So what we like to have is some content that, you know, articles, videos that we can direct people to. I think I mentioned our most read blog article of all time is one that's called What Size Recurve Bow is Right for Me? And if I go there on any given week, there'll be 500 to 1,000 hits. So it's that kind of stuff that we like to have available for our customers, because obviously it's difficult to just come out here and do what you do, right? So people want information, they want to know things, they want to see things. So we're just trying to put together some of that. We hadn't been to any, we've been to many compound competitions, so we needed some traditional
That's great.
content.
That's
and this
great.
was perfect for
Yeah,
us.
and we're all hungry for more information. The more content,
Yeah.
the better for growing our sport. Now, are you seeing a resurgence? Are you seeing a lot of people coming over from the compound side?
We are, and that seems to be one of the biggest switches. I would say we probably see more compound switching to traditional than new people coming up to traditional. There's a lot of them
Yeah,
too,
sure.
but it seems like people get to a point with compound and they say, I think I'd like to go a little simpler. So they start picking up traditional stuff, recurves, longbows, and they seem to like it. And so we're certainly seeing a lot of that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate everything you guys are doing here, and your booth is set up. We'll get some footage of the booth and everything. Go check out lancasterarchery.com. It's phenomenal for the traditional archers. We, by nature, are tinkerers, and we like to change our arrow setups every other week. And Lancaster offers something that no one else in the market does. We can buy singles of things. So you can buy a 500 and a 400 and a 340 spine arrow, and you can just buy one of. You can buy one feather if you want to.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate everything you do.
You bet, Matt.
All right.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
having me.
We're here at the Eagle Eye competition. There's a small 3/4 inch diameter dot, and it's $2 a shot. You can unlimited, and you go and you shoot. If you hit the dot, then you get into the shoot-offs, which is at 6 o'clock tonight. And half the money goes to a good cause. The other half is awarded to the archer that is in the elimination in front of everybody during the trading blanket. It's really, really cool. Just hanging in the vendor tents here. We got Drew from Selway.
What's happening, fellas?
What's up, man? How's things going?
It's going good, man.
Good
Selling
week?
some stuff. Yeah.
good.
The weather is kind of whatever, but you know, selling some quivers and
good.
making a little bit of money, making it worth the trip at least.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's new? What you got going on?
Well, we got our custom stuff doing. Here's an example of our custom quiver, one with our Selway logo on there. Custom stitching we can do now. Red.
Can I get anything engraved on that? Anything I want?
Just about.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too crazy, but you know, the more extensive it is, the more the cost goes up.
Yep.
Just because it takes quite a bit of work to go through, and like this one here, it's my personal one. If I did this on a lighter colored hood, I would go through and I would dye every spot, re-dye all of that to make it jump, to make it stand out. Because otherwise it's kind of pointless doing it. But so the darker hoods do make out better for the custom stuff. Let you get a good shot of that. And then outside of the custom engraving, got more colors now. So traditionally, Selway would look similar to this. You know, not all the time, but some of the time. A bleached hide, you know, standard color. So what we're doing now is we got these natural hides, and as you can see here, like on the back side of this one, you're getting a lot of neat molding and like almost like a brindle color. There's a green one right in front of you here. Tim, grab it. Just give you an example of what they look like. These are green, so we can do green.
I saw in your catalog you had pink, you have orange.
I do have a pink one over here.
Okay, great.
And these look especially cool with black lacing put in them.
Do you run pink on your own bows?
I don't, but I would definitely not be afraid of doing it.
Okay. All right.
I would not. My manhood is not threatened by a pink quiver.
Speaking of your equipment, let's see what you got, man.
All right,
what are you shooting?
Right now I'm running a Centaur.
Yep. How long is that?
This is a 62 inch. It's 57 at 30, so I'm pulling it right about 60 pounds at my draw. I draw 31.
Strap-on Selway
running
quiver?
the strap-on quiver.
Do you know a guy that makes quivers?
I do.
Do you get a good deal on that?
Yeah, real good deal.
Okay, good.
Yeah, real
All
good
right.
deal.
All right.
Almost stole it.
Can you get me in on that?
Yeah, I might know a guy.
Okay,
Well, I
alright.
could probably talk to him,
All right,
put in a good word
deal.
for you.
All right.
And as far as my arrow setups go,
Killer sticks.
this is a Black Eagle X Impact. I was turned on to these by Joel Turner of Iron Mine Hunting. And so what I'm running on this is a 300 spine shaft and 275 grains out on the front. This shaft, I don't know the exact specs on it, I probably should, but it's a relatively light GPI, so it allows me to run a higher FOC and still maintain that 550 grains where I like to be. I don't try to shoot a super heavy arrow. I like an arrow that shoots super flat. Me being an instinctive shooter, I just prefer, it helps my accuracy being able to shoot a flatter shooting arrow. And as far as my point system, these are found by Brent Hahn of Sandman Arrow Systems, AIB Arrow Systems, and it's got a center pin. It's one solid piece of machined, and it runs in there and allows you to increase your dynamic spine. The threads are up here at the front. Super, super tough arrow. You cannot, as far as strength and just the way that they shoot, you cannot beat these for performance-wise. Absolutely. I've had such good luck with them. I know you're running them now.
Yep.
How are they shooting for you?
They're great. So I'm running the 500 spine arrow right now. I have the outsert, the standard white tape for aiming, because I am an aimer, instinctive archer. My favorite part of this weekend is going to be wiping Drew on the 3D course this evening.
That's probably not going to happen, but it's good to have dreams,
That's
Matt.
right.
It really is.
So 250 grain tip, 500 spine arrow, just super quick out of this bow. And what type of broadheads do you use when you walk in the woods?
Well, I'm still kind of up in the air. I think I'm probably, so Brent Hahn from AIB Arrow Systems, Sandman Arrow Systems, makes this pretty wicked looking 3-blade, and I may run that, or I may run the cutthroats this year by Rocky Mountain Specialty Gear. It's a 2-blade single bevel. Left bevel, I shoot left wing feathers, so I'm gonna shoot a left bevel head. It's hard to beat a 2-blade single bevel as far as penetration goes. With my setup and the speeds that I'm shooting, and the force that I'm generating, I guess I don't get too crazy into that. But all I know is that it's gonna blow right through anything I shoot at.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for everything you're doing here. Your product's awesome, and
Thanks.
Drew is one of my favorite people to talk about traditional archery with. We're vastly different we're polar opposites on our approach to the sport.
Right now, what is that contraption?
Mind blown.
Oh. Ugh.
But we both share a common thread of we are highly technical with our equipment. We love to tune, and we love to talk about this stuff, and we get into some really heated discussions. And
How do you like Pennsylvania? What do you think of it?
It's okay.
What do you think of Pennsylvania?
I think they have a bad with the humidity. It's just but I come from Michigan, so it's no big deal. Pennsylvania's all right though. It's a
You're
bad
from
place.
Michigan and you're complaining about the humidity here?
Yeah. It's
Love
all
it.
fun.
That's
It's
right.
all in fun.
All right, man.
Yep.
Take care. We're gonna go shoot.
Whatever. I'm gonna sit here.
Have fun in the booth.